We are on our way to MCL today. MCL is a cafeteria that's kind of known in Indiana. I don't think it's anywhere besides Indiana. We'll check and see, but there's just a few located here and there, just a couple, a handful. I remember in Kokomo there used to be one. Bloomington used to have one. Indianapolis still has one, I believe, and Terre Haute still has one. So we're going to check it out. It's cafeteria style. It's been around for a really long time, even when I was a very little kid. So it's been around at least 40 years. We'll check into it and see what kind of food they have, and it's a really nice place to go. So let's go see what they have today on Hungry Oceans.
Mashed potatoes, brown gravy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we are with our food. I got chicken breast, and their chicken has always been good here. So I got mashed potatoes and gravy, which is always amazing. Green beans. Matt got a roll, the fresh baked roll. Everything here is homemade and just roast beef and mashed potatoes and gravy and green beans. So we're gonna give it a shot and see how the MCL cafeteria is. Why don't you just dig in, Matt? Oh yes, you may. Now, a lot of older people do come here to eat, so they kind of under season sometimes. So that's always a risk that you run. We're just gonna taste our stuff and give you an update how it tastes, and then we'll finish our meal ourselves.
And spicy, they really spicy.
Green beans are excellent. I don't need any seasoning for the green beans. They're tasty, and they have a little bit of pork in there. Man, the mashed potatoes here are excellent and everything. The mashed potatoes, they're so good. The mashed potatoes are always stellar, and their gravy is just great. It's a beef gravy. It's delicious. Now this meal was $18 for everything. Tell me about your roast beef. How does it taste?
It's a little dry.
Oh. It's not as rare. We like it a little bit more on the rare side than well done side. And I think today it was, and that's why I got chicken instead. I chose the chicken.
It's still delicious.
It's always good.
Well, I was a strange person because I like
Crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. I mean, seriously juicy.
This is the stuff.
Dropped my napkin.
Yummy. Juicy. Juicy.
Yeah. Now my daughter's son is going to school and my husband, we had, remember, I've got it broke down here, but remember what we had.
The fried chicken's excellent.
You know, it's kind of interesting.
It's all ready to go for the most part. And that's the problem with the roast beef. Sometimes you have to take a look and see how long it's been sitting and gotten more cooked, I think, right now. Fried chicken is excellent. Highly recommend it here.
Oh, boy.
How about a roll review, and then we'll finish our food, and then we can give a review at the end after we've eaten, and we can assess everything properly. You know, your dad, Matt, didn't he work at the MCL for a little while when he was young?
He did.
He did. So it's been around a while, because my family and his family all went to MCL. An Indiana tradition. Well,
It's a good roll.
they make them just really soft, right? They're real soft, and have one bite.
You can have all of it if you
I'm
want.
not gonna have one. I love their rolls here. It's like a sweet honey wheat. When you say kind of like sweet honey wheat, it's crazy good. Okay, we're gonna finish our meal, and then after our meal, we'll give you a wrap up. All right. All right. We'll be back. Well, it was a little warm outside, so we decided to come home and do our review of MCL Cafeteria. What do you think about the atmosphere?
It's very laid back, relaxed, a lot of old people, and there were a lot of people that were playing cards. I'm not sure what that was all about, but there were about 4 tables of them.
And the wait staff, I mean, once you get your own food and everything, but people are always going by asking if you need anything else like butter or napkins
They
or...
bring about 15 napkins, and for one roll, I think it was 4 or 5 butters.
So they're very helpful, and they're always willing to refill your drink or do whatever, and just really nice people at MCL. Always had nice people working there, really always.
Yeah.
What about value? It was $18 for our two, right at $18 for our meals.
I think it's a good value. I mean, we could go to Wendy's and spend that much.
That's true. It's good. It's like more like home cooking, and you can choose a lot of different things. And that chicken, whoa, it was really good. What about the food itself? What would you give it on a scale of 10?
7.5.
What would you say gives them a lower number than a higher?
Well, for this particular visit, because the roast beef was a little dried out. But sometimes it's a 9.
Agreed. And the chicken was amazing this time. Actually, the best chicken that I've had there. But it's usually, I mean, it's always been really crispy and everything, but this one was exceptionally crispy and super juicy inside. So you can choose all kinds of things. I mean, from spaghetti to carved meats and fish and hamburgers. I mean, really.
Liver and onions.
Liver and onions. Liver, something gizzards and stuff like that. They have like some things that maybe older people might be more accustomed to eating than younger people. Well, I'd say Hungry Hoshians had a nice meal. MCL. It was good. If you get a chance to go to an MCL you've never been, try the cafeteria experience. It's really good, and it's a great thing to try if you haven't. All right, we'll see you next time on Hungry Hoshians.
Bye.
Bye.